Hi, this is Dave with Mr. Painter, and I just wanted to give a shout out to eWebify. It's been about a year since I started working with them on getting my website and everything published, and really starting to get calls coming in and everything. And it took, I'll be honest with you, when I first started, I was very hesitant, and I'm sure many of you are as well. And I was just a one-man show painting here in Georgia, and just kind of getting the business going. I've been painting for many years, and everything's been word of mouth, but the new way of getting your name out there is through Google, and it was something that I wasn't really familiar with or anything. But I sat down with Garrett and the other guys there at eWebify, and they kind of told me what they could do for me. And like I said, I was hesitant, but I looked at it a couple ways. One, the startup fee was very minimal. My monthly commitment was very minimal, and there was no contracts. The no contracts thing for me was big, because I didn't want to get locked in with a lot of these other companies that have contracts, and then they would try to upsell you on more services and everything. And that was one thing that I asked Garrett, are you going to try to upsell me on things and get me to buy more and pay more? And he just said, no, that's why we do the pay-per-call. And that pay-per-call is, again, I was hesitant. I wasn't quite sure how many calls I would get. And within about 3 to 4 months, things really started taking off. And now, a year later, it's been about 14 months, I can't get ahead of things. There are so many calls coming in and so much business. I now have a crew of 7 guys that are working for me. Business is incredible. As you can see, I'm in my car. I'm out doing estimates, and life is great. And I look back at, I've been painting for almost 20 years, and the word of mouth took about 12 years to get where, just a mere of 12 months. With eWebify, what it has done for me in my business, and I'm just amazed by it. And I love it, and my rate of return is about 1,600%. It stayed pretty steady at about 1,600% for the last, I'd say, about the last 6 months. And my slow time is always November through February, and we never even slowed down. We just continued to get calls, the work coming in. They constantly are updating things, and I get it all the time from my customers. Your reviews and everything we found about you on Google was amazing, and that's why we chose you. And I'll be honest, my prices aren't the cheapest. I would say they're in that top tier of pricing with painters in this area. And it doesn't bother people, because they know through Google and doing their research, which everybody does now, that for some reason Google speaks volumes, and they've got me where I'm at. So the pay-per-call, I love it. It's just, like I said, I was hesitant in the beginning. I was worried in the beginning. But when you look at other companies and what they have to offer, they're locking you in contracts, and they're constantly going to try to upsell you on things. And with the pay-per-call, it's just, you pay for what you get. And I've got a filter on mine where it blocks out the spam and everything, and it's good quality calls that I'm getting people ready to have me come out and give them an estimate and get the work done. So thank you, eWebify.